Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for November 16th, 2012. We are 6 days away from Thanksgiving. Are you ready for some turkey? Well, I got some great news for you for the upcoming forecast. Let's take a look at the current observations first. As of 8:21 a.m., we have temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, especially around Connecticut. Of course, Poughkeepsie and Messina are our cold spots, and around 28 degrees and 26 degrees in Messina. But the rest of the region basically is in the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior. Along the coast, though, a little bit warmer. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. And our winds are generally light from the north and northwest, around 5 miles per hour. We do have some cloud cover here and there with a passing disturbance, but there will be no threat for rainfall whatsoever. And as you can see with our dew points, the area is rather dry anyway. So, what can we expect for today? Well, the good news is that pretty much dry conditions will be in place as we take a look at the infrared satellite picture. High pressure over the St. Lawrence River Valley, which is right here, will remain in control. Now, here's our disturbance. That's going to continue to move out to the Atlantic and will not have an impact on the eastern United States. I should point out that if this pattern was a little bit more amplified and we had a little bit stronger of a ridge in the west, this weather pattern would have produced yet another interesting coastal storm for the region. But because we're dealing with a progressive weather pattern, well, not so much. We end up with a lot of lifting out over the Atlantic, and as a result, we just end up with some cloud cover, and that's about it. So high pressure is in control, and that's going to allow our temperatures to rebound. Still a bit below normal in the mid to upper 40s over the interior, upper 40s to lower 50s, could potentially hit about 54 degrees over southern New Jersey. But for the most part, we're dealing with slightly below normal to near normal temperatures. Nothing too crazy for this time of year in November. This cold front over here is going to wash out. Pretty much high pressure that we're seeing over the Great Lakes will be the dominant influence, and this is just pretty much a minor wind shift and a little bit of a reinforcement of the Pacific/polar air mass that has been dominating our weather pattern over the past few days. Taking a look at the water vapor satellite picture. Why am I showing you this? Because it kind of illustrates the type of pattern we have set up here. This upper level low is dominating the weather pattern. Why? Because it's taking these disturbances here and here and driving them right into the west coast and driving them through the United States. And that leads to what's called a progressive weather pattern. That means that our disturbances, like this one right here, can't fester and develop along the east coast. They must be kicked out into the northern Atlantic, where quite frankly most people would rather them be, because it leads us to having some tranquil weather conditions and allows us to clean up after the stormy weather conditions from Sandy, and then of course from our freak nor'easter snowstorm that we had a few days ago. So it allows us to clean up. We end up with a tranquil weather pattern, dry weather conditions, and, well, quite frankly, not much for me to talk about over the next couple of days, which is a good thing, because who wants to have snow on Thanksgiving, right? I surely do not. So, here we are with the forecast. High pressure is in control. High pressure is going to remain in control. Our temperatures throughout this entire period will remain in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast, pretty much near normal for this time of year. And as we head into the day before Thanksgiving, which is a very busy travel day, we're looking at high pressure dominating much of the eastern United States. We have a few low pressure systems along the northern tier, let's say around Montana, North Dakota, but they won't be producing much in the way of any significant precipitation. As you can see, we have a lot of dry air in place here. So for much of the United States, we're looking at really favorable weather conditions for travel, which is excellent. And that high pressure system will remain in control through Thanksgiving, providing very nice weather conditions. Look at all the dry air in place on Thanksgiving throughout the entire United States, with the exception of the Pacific Northwest, with a few scattered showers and potentially a heavy downpour here or there. But notice it's relatively warm, relatively dry. Again, our temperatures on Thanksgiving will be right around 50 degrees, rather comfortable. And if you're concerned about Black Friday, for example, pretty much a carbon copy of what you could expect for Thanksgiving, with dry weather conditions and temperatures near normal around 50 degrees. So for the most part, we're dealing with a rather benign, tranquil, easy to forecast weather pattern with high pressure in control and comfortable weather conditions. Don't worry though, that won't last too long. So one other thing I want to point out, again, our winter weather workshop with myself and several other meteorologists. I'm putting them out here. Rob Garano, Mike DeFano, myself here, John Marshall, Dean Davison, and a couple other, Steve Hallett, Andrew Fleck. We're basically setting up a weather seminar with Storm Surge LLC, new group that I'm part of. And we're going to be talking about the weather, about what to expect for the winter weather season upcoming. And of course, proceeds go to the Red Cross. So if you want to help out your local Red Cross in the New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania area, well, guess what? This is a perfect way to do it and also get a great education on the winter weather pattern coming up. All you have to do is visit NYNJPA Weather. Click this link up here. You'll get dropped off right here. And then you're able to sign up for only $30. Actually, if you sign up ahead of time, it's actually $20, $30 at the door. And you can ask me questions, ask all of us questions, get some knowledge on the winter weather, and also help your fellow man during this trying time with the cleanup from Hurricane Sandy and other impacts. So, again, that is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, you can always follow the latest weather information at NYNJPA Weather and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.